Well, good morning, everybody. There's James. It's me, Ashley. Good morning. Okay, so let me just turn slowly. There's James again. Okay, so we are cleaning up a lot here in Port Saint Lucie. And as you can see, there's garbage scattered throughout here in the front, and some are big pieces, some are small pieces. But this is a type of job where it is more labor intensive, I guess you would say, versus by volume. Because even though it doesn't look like there's a lot of stuff,
it takes a long time to dig out things like tires that are underneath, and you could see.
Yeah, and we have to be careful.
Yeah, as you start to lift stuff like this, you'll notice that it just looks like a single brick. But then when you pull it out, it's actually triple the weight that you first thought. So if you thought it was a single brick, it's actually the weight of 3 bricks. So that could really throw off your measurements for weight and stuff. So really, this is a time consumption.
Yeah, and with something like this, we have to be careful because here in Florida, everything grows abnormally large.
And that could have killed me. The snakes, the scorpions, or whatever.
Yeah, between snakes, scorpions, and spiders, I mean, it's ridiculous the amount of poisonous things that are down here.
Yeah, and Bigfoot.
Oh yeah, they did have a location down here somewhere a couple years back.
All right, come on down this way.
Let me just walk through and show you some of the garbage. Some stuff is small, others, are noticeable. But we are going to be cleaning it all up.
Odd things like socks hanging from trees.
3 socks. I guess those are the ones that the dryer decided to eat and then spit it back out. Only the left ones, though.
Get.
Okay.
Morning.
Got some sheetrock here. And whatever's in that bag.
Yeah, and that looks like more sheetrock from there.
Looks like doggy poo-poo bags.
This was just a little small dump site. Somebody probably backed up to this, threw the stuff out of the back of their pickup truck and took off.
Yeah, we got some wood here, some glass, screening, like remodeling debris or something. And then we have to go underneath here. There's like a part of a toilet seat back there and a cup. So, I mean, all in all, it doesn't look like a lot of stuff, but when you're out here in 93-degree heat, picking through this stuff, it is quite labor intensive.
Take a spin down over here.
James, be careful again.
Yeah, I know.
So we brought some tools. I brought a shovel to beat something with and a rake. And then I gotta somehow go all the way back there because James is too big. So I gotta go back there and pick that up. That looks like a barrel, like those blue barrels.
50-gallon barrel, maybe.
Oh yeah, I think they put that blue stuff in it or something.
And then there's another little small dump site kind of over there.
Okay.
Nothing major.
Oh. Watch your footing. Okay, bright light. There's that big bag there.
There's some stuff.
Oh, like cellophane and...
And I see like, it just looks like a cup over there. There's nothing. But see this area here where it looks open?
Yeah, kind of like a game trail.
Yeah, so if it's a game trail or anything like that, the young kids probably will try and go back 20, 30 feet.
Oh yeah, sneak a beer or two.
So that's what we gotta look. We gotta see what's been dragged back the first 10 feet. It happens. It's a common occurrence. Well, that'll give you a little bit of an idea. We did take some photos, but the photos don't really put everything in perspective. So between the photos and the video, hopefully this will give you an idea, a feel of what this is about. Again, there's really not going to be a lot of stuff filling up on the trailer but the amount of time that it will take to fill a trailer would be the equivalent to if we had to fill this up like 1.5 times. It's just a lot of time consuming, but we're gonna get this done for you.
Oh yeah.
All right, we'll shoot some video and take some pictures at the end when we have this all cleared out. Right now, I am going to detach, leave Ashley here to get started. I just gotta run down the block real quick to McDonald's. I hate to say that, but we kind of skip breakfast. And we don't want to be working hungry and wanting to rush out of here, so I'm gonna go take off 10 minutes.
Yeah, and I'll be here picking things up, so. Alrighty. Gives you a viewing.
And when you're working in the woods, don't forget you're off. So we thought this was a blue barrel, and it's not. Don't mind, we had to change the outfits because we're not wearing the regular work stuff in here. But this is crazy. This is a 40 to 70 pound bag. Probably closer to 40.
Oh, what is it called again? A body bag?
Punching bag, heavy bag.
Heavy bag.
Yeah, this one's about 40. They're usually 70, but this one's a cheaper one.
Thank God, right?
Yeah. Not even for the disposal weight, just the dragging it around.
Mm-hmm. And there he goes.
Come all the way out.
Oh, come out. It's hot out there. There's some shade in here.
So we're still dragging out the stuff in this area. Take a look at what we've dragged out so far. Look at the trailer. Couple of tires. There's a bunch of bricks and rock. All back. These are empty, but there's tons of these scallop rocks, fencing that somebody took apart a fence. This thing is solid. It's full, and I didn't think it was really heavy.
And look at all the garbage I've picked up. So, oh,
that little noise.
No.
So
I had an outside thought. Yeah, it's still recording.
okay.
Yeah, all that garbage.
Walking around, but
Keeping Port Saint Lucie beautiful.
keeping Port Saint Lucie beautiful. I squish your head. I squish your head.
There's
Say how
something
many
wrong
people-
with you.
How many people know what that is? Well,
Okay, and just so you know, from all this stuff here, only came from this area.
yeah.
Now, we're still pulling stuff out, so you're still going to see garbage on the floor. But we're pulling stuff out from underneath, things like that.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
like this beer can, the toilet
So
top.
these are things that we didn't notice before. Toilet tops.
Yeah, I got to get in there. There's a broken light bulb in there.
Porcelain.
So far, we cleaned up all this stuff here. And there was a whole bunch of like Walmart bags or something full of garbage and beer cans and stuff. So now we're working in this tunnel space, so to speak. This little pathway goes all the way back there. There's a couple of bigger items. I don't know what they are, but I do know that there's creature holes in there, so I have to be real careful.
And we spoke to one of the neighbors, and we're gonna have to come back with metal detectors.
Yeah, the neighbor said.
Tell them what you said.
Oh, let me see if I can turn around here. So, hi, I look horrible. Okay, so one of the neighbors said, "Oh, you know the previous people of this house, two girls that got into a fight, and one of them threw the jewelry in the woods, and in this woods,
She kicked her
She kicked her friend or
significant-
girlfriend out or whatever, and she threw all her jewelry in these woods.
So some of the clothes that we've been finding and stuff like that, it's because there was a fight. Somebody lived close by, but what's by a few neighbors, two neighboring neighbors, which said that there's supposed to be jewelry that was flung in here. So who knows? Maybe we'll get lucky today and get rich.
I don't know about getting rich, but if there's a couple of pieces of gold, I'm so putting it in with my gold savings.
That wouldn't be the first time we found something in an empty lot or anything.
Oh, and these woods are covered in butterflies. So nice to see. There's white ones, yellow ones, black and yellow ones. I'm waiting to see a blue one.
And there's some nice plants too.
Oh yeah.
Some of these.
Obviously, they're not indigenous to this area.
No, somebody threw their plants out.
Threw plants, yeah.
But that means you can take nice clippings from here because this is not your regular stuff. Especially over here.
Yeah, you know what those are?
Expensive. Those are the big air plant, like.
No. Well, yeah, kind of.
Is it no. With a B?
Yes, it's with a B.
Bromelade?
Yeah, pretty close. It's a tiger.
Bromelade? I think it was in that family.
Yeah, I call it bromelade for short, but there's a specific name. Anyway, these bad boys, they sprout pretty flowers. Very pretty flowers like magenta and soft pink and purple. It's ridiculous. It's like cobalt blue. Anyway, so I may take a couple of those because they don't belong here anyway.
It'll be baby. This is a junior thing for kids. That's probably why it's like 30, 40 pounds.
He says it's a junior thing for kids. That's probably why it's 30 or 40 pounds. Okay. And with James being a martial artist, that's nothing.
Yeah, my old
it's across the street.
My bag was 7 feet tall. It was a big bag.
You say Muay Thai? Muay Thai?
Muay Thai.
Muay Thai. Yeah. Let's say things and it's supposed to sound like in English. Ooh, I'm gonna see if I can throw those potatoes at him and see if I can scare him while he's picking up garbage.
Maybe it's like 50 pounds. It definitely was heavier than I thought. I'm so tired. I'm gonna sleep.
We have to go back home to get a frying pan.
No, she threatened to hit me with a frying pan.
He says to me, okay, let me turn this around.
There's no marks right here, so if there's marks in any of the next videos, she did it.
Okay, let me say something. Okay, last night about, I don't know, what was it, midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, he's like, oh, I can't shut off my brain. I can't shut off my brain. As a business owner, his mind is always going. My mind's going as well, but his is like 10 times as bad as mine. So I told him, I said, do you want me to go get a frying pan to hit you over the head with? I said, but I have to hit you pretty hard because it's going to be almost impossible to knock him out. Because him knowing martial arts, I'm sure I think he only got knocked out one time. So.
Yeah, but just because I know martial
I have
arts
to use a cast iron skillet.
doesn't mean I can take a punch any better. No.
I don't have my baseball bat anymore.
She's trying to kill me.
I don't have my baseball bat anymore to knock him. I gotta use a pan. What are you gonna do? I'm not abusive. I just need something to keep him in line, like a frying pan or a baseball bat.
Oh, look at this. Oh, I thought it was gonna be bigger.
Hey, is that a brick?
No, it's not a brick. I thought it was a brick. Fence post.
Oh yeah, looks like a mailbox fence post because the way it's cut at an angle.
Ooh. Oh.
Did you almost miss? I didn't even want to look.
No, when it bounced and spun, the dirt flung off of it, and it was kind of a cool effect.
Oh, it was messy. That's another way of saying it. It was messy.
Mumbling.
It was messy. It was very messy. Let me see if I can scare him with those potato things. Okay, so far we got to do. See the white butterflies? Butterflies all over the place here. So we've got a feather. It's a hawk feather. I may just take it, clean it, take it. Let's put some oil on it. Okay, so we got like a couple of toys, regular trash. I went back in here and there's really nothing back there. Anything that there was back there already got. So we have all this small stuff here that we have to clean up. Those are more bromeliads. That's what they're called. Bromeliads, not bromeliads. I use bromelade for short, but they're really called bromeliads. Those are tiger bromeliads, which means they're super extra pretty when they flower. So, yeah. So this is now it's pretty much all in the front. Okie dokie. And who knows, maybe I will get lucky and I will find the jewelry.
Whoa. Oh, Guinness. I thought it was a Coca-Cola bottle.
Oh, still some in it.
Yeah, that's why I threw it down.
That's nasty. That's just nasty. Now it's gonna stink. Oh, I've still got concrete pieces in that pile.
Red stripe. I know.
I want an IPA.
Okay.
Or White Belgium. Put in my list for now. Okay. All right, guys. Got to get back to work.
And I don't know how we'll get. This is
Right
kind
there.
of weird to get this out. Gonna have to.
This thing is huge. Whatever it is, it's huge. And I'm out of breath because I just dug a hole so James can get. I just messed up the video.
Okay.
Okay. We moved the body bag and the cinder block. The ground collapsed and this big thing was revealed. So I dug around it so we can find a place to hook it, and James is now pulling it out, whatever it is. And he was also saying that there's a bicycle underneath of it. So it looks like a beehive. An old beehive was in there. It looked like home. See, in situations like this, when a big piece like this is being unearthed, all this dead stuff we have to be really careful with, like black widows and things like that. So, I don't know, what is that?
That was an old speaker.
Oh, you kidding me? From like the tower thing to go woo?
No. It's the front. This is the front. Look.
Yeah, that's one of those woo.
Yeah,
This is a test. This is only a test thing.
No, but this is an indoor.
Oh, an indoor? Why would you have something that big inside?
Club.
Oh, a club. Okay. I was gonna say, you
Stadium.
must be deaf. Look, there's a smiley face on there too.
Go where I pulled this out. There might have been a tire or a bicycle underneath it because there was a gear.
Okay.
And speakers don't have gears, so that had to be a bike.
Okay, so yeah, Mr. DJ, I have to say that man has lived a life. He is well seasoned in adventures. Oh yeah, that's what he's talking about there. Oh man, I don't want to go through all that. It's probably got bugs and snakes and stuff. Hopefully whatever was there is now gone, but man. Alright, here we go. Watch, I'm going to find a bug bite somewhere unwanted.
And that's why we price the job the way we do.
Yeah.
We know that this is going to happen.
Yeah, James was just saying that's why we priced the job the way that we did, because we knew that something like this was going to happen.
Yeah, there's always hidden stuff, so we always have to price accordingly. When I see a job like this, I tend to automatically add 45 minutes to the labor right off the top of the extra 2 hours that I think a job this size should have.
Look at James hunkered down. He's at my height now. I'm standing straight up.
Can you back into that area right there?
Where?
Just back into that area. Let me get where you are.
See? Poor man. He's got to stay hunkered down to get back here, standing straight up.
Almost.
Why don't you just let me get in there? I was just recording for a second. See, he's playing it smart. It's like fishing. What do they call them? Bobbin hooks? Look at that!
Is it no, just a wheel?
Oh,
I knew I
God.
saw a gear.
Thank God it's just a wheel, because if it was a bike, it'd be a
All right,
hard time to get it out.
All right, so
Okay.
the rest of the stuff is little stuff.
Yeah, I'll get it. Okay, guys, I gotta stop. Okay, so update. We got a lot of the garbage picked up here. We still got some small stuff in here, but that will finish up very shortly. But I decided to take a trail back here. We asked the neighbors' permission to walk on our property just to double check over here. And good thing we did, because oh, whoa, what? All right, so James is there. He is all the way back here, like pretty much like 80% of the length of the property.
We're almost at the back of the property. Look. I mean,
Yeah, the back of the property is like right there. But look what I found.
Yay. Shut up. Scrap pot. We hit the scrap pot.
Oh no, camera's a little high.
Don't mind me. Don't mind me.
So it's a like a charcoal grill. Well, what's left of it. Be very careful because a lot of animals like to make nests in those.
Mm-hmm.
So if there's a baby possum or a baby raccoon, of course we're keeping it. But anything other than that, no. Okay, so back here, along the side of the property, almost to the edge, right there, as you just saw James carrying out a grill, which was right where I was standing. So
this is not my normal work attire.
as long as you don't argue with yourself and lose.
Yeah, that happens.
And that's what we found. A little charbroil. Looks like an egg.
$27.95. We're gonna sell this on OfferUp.
Somebody just might buy it and like re-weld legs to it or something. People are very inventive here.
I guess I gotta carry it.
Yep, you gotta carry it.
There's no getting around it.
That's why I made him do it, because I wasn't gonna carry it. And that's it. It's all along the property lines, nice and clean, as you can see. Now we just got this little bitty corner right here, some small stuff. You know, like newspaper pieces, bottle caps, some plastic pieces, nothing serious. James broke something. These concrete pieces, I was just stepping back there to pick up a couple of plastic pieces, and I came across these. So. Oh, don't breathe that.
Go on the other way then.
Oh, it's charcoal. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can. All right. Okay, so we are all wrapped up. Short of putting a couple of things on the trailer, tools-wise, we're all done. I'm just gonna take a brisk walk past all here. You can see, like, this is the area over here that had the big tire and everything. We use little pinchy grabbies, I call them, and pick up all the little stuff. Now, this is the finished load. I'm gonna give you an idea of what we removed. So, that is everything. There was bricks and speakers and heavy bags, tires. I mean, it's crazy. Even down there, I see buckets of paint and all kinds of things. Well, surprisingly, it took about 3 hours and 15 minutes. But this whole area. And now it is just a walk path. Hopefully people don't come back here. Well, the kids will hang out or something, but you can see all the area And back there, you can see how the ground is all dug out really a lot. Everything was dug out all in there. We went up under and in there. And then walked the perimeter, picked up anything that was out, even cigarette butts and stuff that we can. And that's that. Okay, well, I'm gonna put the back gate on and head out of here. It was a pleasure helping you with your removal needs. Have a wonderful day.